Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. And I think this is going to be a good little contest. We have match play on the docket today. Let's do this. Caught the down slope. Let's see if this one runs out further. Okay, let's smash this one out there. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. He's about an even hundy to the pin, I think. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. This putt's good so far. Wonderful, wonderful shot. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And the putt drops for birdie. And everybody's all square after that first hole. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. Going a bit left of the pin. Well, looking forward to this hole. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. This one's going to the left. Oh, come on. And here he goes, putting for par. This one's a short 3-foot putt. Short putt here, but does move left to right. And that hole will be halved. All right, we got a par 5 here on this third hole. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Well, you caught a good bounce on the downslope. Let's see if this chases out. Yeah, we'll have that. And here's your second shot on the third. Tell you what, that's some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for Eagle. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Yeah, looks like he's put on a good line here. Still has a chance. Oh, and he gets it to drop. And after that one, your opponent is one up. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this fourth hole. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area. Let's keep that in mind. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. Good shot. This one's about 105 yards out. Hitting into this green with a bit of a downslope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Really well judged approach there. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. This starts off pretty straight and then turns to the right a bit. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And if he can sink this, that's going to have the hole. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. And there it is. He got that one to go. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Teeing up now on the par 4 fifth. Have a good tee shot. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. Well, like what you've done with this hole, just gonna drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. Oh man, you almost got that chip to go. Okay, you need this to win the hole. And swinging this out to the left. 4 feet to the cup. All right, as that one drops down in the bucket, you won this hole. And after that hole, we're all square. We've made it to the 6th hole. Whoops. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Ooh, watch this one run now. Let's see what he'll do here. He's got about 225 to go. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. And I don't think this is enough from the sand. And from the green side bunker. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. Well, this one's on a line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And this putt's going to put him one up. I think this one's going left to right. I think he's on the right track here. Oh, and he makes it! And moving along here, next hole coming up. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Hey, I'm liking this. You're hitting lots of greens, it seems. And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a very long putt to deal with here. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. We got this putt to win the hole. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. All right, he can pick that up. We can go to the next hole. Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And that hole will be halved. And the par 4 8th hole is next. Okay, full send. Let's go. And here we go. This is his second shot. All right, let's get out of this sand. Okay, on the green, that's good. But the bad part is you're still pretty far away from the cup. All right, and you have left yourself an extremely long putt. Best of luck. This one's starting way out to the right side. Oh! All right, if he wants to save par, he's got to drop this on in there. Looks like a right to left break. Okay, he's putting this one in for bogey here. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And after that hole, we're all square. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. That's unfortunate. All right, let's see how he does. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. Okay, and he rolled that one into the second cut. And here's our second shot on the 9th. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. And here's their 4-iron. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Okay, let's see how he tackles this one. It's a very, very long putt. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Ooh, that was close. And if you drop this, you will be on top of things. Victory to you. Okay, he's got this for bogey. All right, if you sink this, you got the win. Let's just put that in the hole. And the bogey putt drops. A little bit of a sour note to end on today, but you had fun, right? Great work out there today. You squeaked out the win here, pulling it off at 1-up. Great work. And that's going to do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing, and hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. And today we are kicking off here on the 10th hole, playing the back nine of this course. Let's make this round a fantastic round. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Well, that won't do, will it? All right, second shot on the 10th. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. All right, he's in the first cut of rough here. Setting up here now for our third shot. Oh, the chip goes right by there. And this putt right here will put him at 1-up. And, yep, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. After that first hole, you're one down on your friend. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. And he's hoping this one will hang on to the fairway. All right, and that one will indeed just barely get into this first cut. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Oh, that's too bad. Second shot here on the 11th. Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. Nice approach. And we're joining your friend in the rough here. Should be good. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. This putt is about 14 feet. Pretty straight here, a little bit to the left maybe. And that's gonna go down. And that'll take the hole. Great work. All square after that hole. Here we go now on the 12th. This drive should be safe. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Safe approach, nice. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. I think we got a left to right break here. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. Okay, he needs this one to save par. All right, you gave him a little gift there, letting him have that putt. We're going to head to the next hole, see what we can do there. And that hole will be halved. Here comes the 13th hole. Unlucky. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And from the long grass. Nice shot. That'll do. Okay, second shot for him on this one. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. It could be a good one. All right, we're in there. You've won this hole. Great work. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. Looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. What happened there? Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. All right, this one just barely snuck into that light rough. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. And he's hitting out of the first cut. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Oh, look on the bright side. You get the putter going now. Bit of a monster putt, but you're not in the sand. Here we go, birdie putt. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. And this one's 7 feet away. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole. This match is all square after that hole. And here is the par 3 15th. Going with the 9-iron. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. And we're going right of the pin. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. All right, forget about that bunker. Leave it in the past. We're on the green. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. And boom, he drops her in for the birdie. And after that hole, your friend is one up for the match. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. And that'll just barely make its way into the first cut of rough. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. And we're green side. He's in the rough. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. This one's looking decent. Oh yeah, getting better. Oh yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Whoops, that's not great. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And he's just in the first cut on this one. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Can we get a kick left? Here's a look for birdie. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Ooh, right by. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go Dormy. But I think it's breaking to the left. This putt's about 5 feet. And this next putt's for his par. All right, that putt'll go. And that hole's halved. Teeing off here on a short par 4. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Time for our second shot here on number 18. All right, if this goes down, you're packing. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. And 7 feet to the cup. Okay, high pressure scenario, and the pressure's on him. He needs this to force a playoff. All right, that's gonna go down, and we're gonna go to a playoff hole, because guess what? We got a tie at the top of this thing, so this will be decided on the next hole. All right, let's see what he does off the tee in this playoff. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Okay, let's get this tee shot inside of our competition, and that'll give us a bit of an advantage in this playoff. This is looking like it might be trouble. All right, we aren't closest to the pin after that tee shot, but it's not over yet. And just a short putt away now. Fantastic work out of the beach. Okay, he's lining this one up. This could win in the playoff for him. All right, that's going to do it for me here today. It was a pleasure to be with you. We'll see you next time. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. It's skins, it's fun, it's golf. Here we go. Let's do it. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Hopefully this one sticks nice for us. All right, here he is in the first cut. Let's see how this goes. We're almost putting here. We're on the green side rough. Get there, get there. And there's a fancy little chip shot. Nicely done in there for the bird. And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. I think this one's going left to right. Gets that one to go, and that's his birdie. Well, no one won that hole, so we're carrying things over. 2 skins up for grabs on the next hole. Okay, I'm thinking positive thoughts. Hoping you pull this one out. 2 skins up for grabs on this one hole. Let's see what happens. And let's see how he does on this hole. All right, this is his second. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. And now we can grab our putter. Here we go. He's got some distance to cover. I'll give him that. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh. Tidy day's work on the line here. 2 skins if you sink this putt. The putt drops. Fine work. And after that one, you've got 2 skins. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. And the coins are out there. I hope you can pull them down. 3 holes of high-stakes skins in front of us. All right, let's get to it. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. All right, that rolls into the second cut. Oh, this could drop. Amazing shot. And he's got a very long putt in his future here. Let's see what he does. Looks like he started this one out right. Oh, and he gets that to drop. Now let's take a look at the standings in this skins match thus far. Two skins up for grabs on this one, and there is a lot of money to be had within those skins. Let's see what happens. And Here you go. This for the birdie. Oh, come on, be nice. And if he sinks this, it's for 2 skins. I think this one's breaking to the left. I think he's put it on a good line. Oh, and he just couldn't get it to go. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. Okay, your opponent's giving you that one, and we'll head to the next. All right, we're going to carry these skins over to the next hole after you've conceded that putt. All right, no skins on the board. That's exciting for me. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. And now on this final hole of the matchup, 3 skins yet to be claimed. Let's make some magic. Oh, you just smashed that. Beautiful swing. And from 170-ish yards out, this is going to be good. If you drop this, that's for all 3 skins. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Oh, what do we have here? Continuing on its line. Oh, and somehow it doesn't go down. This putt's around 5 feet away. Okay, sink this putt to carry the final hole and trigger a playoff where all the skins will. And as that goes down, we're carrying this final hole over into one more hole of playoff action. All right, we have a playoff hole starting here in this skins match. Now, the tee shot is important. The tiebreaker, if we need one, will go to the closest tee shot. So make it count. All right, he's kicking us off here in this playoff. Let's hope he puts this tee shot nowhere near the pin. All right, we are last to hit in this playoff hole. Let's go. Drop it close. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Okay, great tee shot. You're closest to the pin, and that might help you out down the line. And this is his look at birdie. All right, sink this, and those sudden death skins will go into your pocket. And as that putt goes down, you've tied again for best score on this sudden death hole, but because you were closest to the hole off the tee, you win the remaining skins. Congrats. All right, that's going to do it for me. Exciting finish. I know it probably wasn't the result you were looking for, but I had fun being alongside you, as always. Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I see you've chosen to get into a bit of matchmaking. Just a quick one today. 3 holes of some furious skins action. Let's get this going. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And here we go with his second shot.
Oh, buddy. Say goodbye to that 750 stubs.
Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. Oh, just missed the old chip there. And this putt's about 18 feet away. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh. And you've got this for the skin. Yes, the putt drops, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. That was fantastic. Okay, and that's one skin for you on the board. And this, our second hole of this match. Let's see what we can do and try to keep those skins flowing. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. And this shot's about 175 yards out. Oh, missed the green on that one. Oh, chip almost went. Well, you need to sink this one if you want to carry the hole. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole. Okay, setting the scene here. You're in the lead. It's the final hole of the matchup. Let's do it. That swing was to die for. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. That one's out of bounds.
Oh, shit. Sorry, bro. I don't like taking people's stubs, but I also like making them.